Good morning. We've got Fancy Pants back there. See how small he is compared to Dibs? And Dibs, whoa, almost fell out of the trailer.
Oh, the trailer's not as long as you thought.
So, Saturday morning, about 8 o'clock, and we're gonna go down the road to a little Jackpot. It's not very far, maybe like an hour and a half. This will be the first barrel race that Dibs and I go to in several months, so.
24 degrees.
Yeah, well, yeah, 25. Not as cold as some places, but pretty chilly. So we're not going towards I-40. We're going the back roads. And we get to go over the bridge. Cool bridge. Okay, we made it to the arena. Looks like they're still setting up, so we made pretty good time. So we'll unload the horses and I'll do a time only, just one, just so she can feel the ground. And you're riding Fancy Pants around?
Yep.
Let him see the sights.
Let him bronk it out in front of everybody.
Okay, so I got my entry fee paid and I'm gonna do time onlys. And for those of you that don't know what a time only is, it is like a practice run. You just pay to get a time only, and those are really good for colts that really have never been to town. They get to go in there and see the sights and feel the ground and stuff. A lot of older open horses that have been there, done that, they don't need time onlys. Dibs doesn't really need a time only, but since we haven't been at it for a while, I'm gonna go ahead and do one on her and let her feel the ground. Just so there's no surprises when we go in, that she's pretty confident and running in really hard. So that's the plan. Fancy Pants has never been to town with other horses that are riding around and stuff. You can see there's people showing up, horses riding around, and so that'll be a whole new experience for him. And it's good for them when they're young. Sometimes they're kind of oblivious and they really take to it a lot easier than a horse that's never been to town, and they, you know, they're set in their ways and they kind of don't know what, they kind of just used to being home. Sometimes it can get a little harder when they're older to haul them. So we like to just start them when they're young, just hauling them to town. He's not going to really try and teach him anything or do anything fancy or expect him to do a whole lot, but just stay calm and relaxed, and to trust him that he's not going to put him into a dangerous situation. So just kind of a fun jackpotting day for us today. I hope Henson gets video. Oh gosh, taking my spur off. Dibs is a really sensitive horse. She doesn't need spurs. I sometimes use them on her in the sorting pen, but running barrels or just pushing cows and stuff like that, she does not need them. She has enough go and she has tons of feel, so I don't usually use spurs on her. So I'm taking those off, getting my boots on, and we'll see you in a minute. Okay, Dibsy did awesome. We were number 1 out. That's cool because you're first out, you get all the, you don't have to wait, you know? I don't know. I like being toward the beginning of the draw. Number 1 is pretty cool. So we just kind of got to see how everybody else does. I'm gonna take off her boots and unsaddle her. She already got her treats. Maybe she wants some of that water. So she did really good for her first run back. So I don't even know what our time was. It's kind of like baseball. When you hit the ball, you shouldn't know where the ball goes. Because you'll be running so fast already to the first base. It's kind of like with barrels. I don't know, you're kind of in the zone and you don't really hear the announcer. Well, at least I don't. So we'll see what our time is. Maybe Henson got it on video. I have no clue. He was chatting with his friends over there on Fancy Pants. So we'll see if he got any video for us.
Oh, you know that horse, huh?
Good way to start our afternoon off. 16.66.
Something kind of cool is the horse that's running right now. Henson started his daddy a few years ago. Nice run.
18.418. 18.418.
There's Henson right there, look. All with his leggings and stuff because it's kind of chilly. Okay, there goes Henson in Fancy Pants. All this action going on over here by the entry gate. He's totally chill. Cowboy with leggings on at a barrel race. Funny. See, I told you he has friends. He's over there talking to somebody else again. Okay, talking to another friend. Now I know why he wants to come with me to the barrel races, because he gets to socialize. Me, not so much. I'm an introvert. This horse that's running right now, that is a horse by Lynx, one of our stallions. She does really good with her. Her name is Dixie.
And in 7 years, and then we're done.
So Henson started this horse too. Kind of fun to come to the barrel races and see a bunch of horses that you know. Wow. Nice.
Good job, Patty.
Well, that last Palomino horse blew us all out of the water. He's a really solid horse. He's been really running good, and Pandy does a great job with him. So we're gonna go up here to the crow's nest and see if we won any money for second place. All right, won a little bit of money, 160 bucks for second in the 1D. Very cool. Lunchtime.
Best burrito in town.
We're at this place called El Cupido. We got a red chili and bean burrito, chips, salsa, guacamole. Should be super yummy. Small portion.
I don't know. We'll see.
What'd you think of lunch?
Lunch is very good.
It was good.
I wanted another burrito, but Danielle wouldn't let me.
I said no. We have chips and salsa. You can eat that.
She's like, no, we gotta think about our kids at home. They're at home starving.
Yeah, lunch was good. Got a soda. A little bit of chips and salsa left over.
Barrel race was good.
Yeah.
Fancy pants was good at the barrel race.
Was he chill the whole time?
Yeah, he's chilled all the time.
Cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Okay, we'll just head home. Hour and a half or so. Okay, we are home. He's so excited to be home, Dipsy. There's Czar. He's like, hey, girlfriend. I'm still here. I think Henson's gonna write Sensei now. It's probably about 3 in the afternoon, so we still have a few hours. Henson's gonna check some waters on the ranch and write Sensei, and I think that's about it. So our friend on YouTube, Tim, he's wondering why 90 days or why 90 rides. Think you can tell us?
In 90 words or less.
Yeah.
Some people just want like 30 and then they let them sit and then ride them later on. And that's cool, I guess, but I'd rather just be consistent with them from the start. Just because it's kind of like us, I think. If we were just consistent in working, or going to school, or whatever we're doing, then we just are used to it. We just go through our life, you know, working. But I think if, okay, you go to work, and then you sit for a whole year, then have to go to work again. I don't know, you're not going to really like it. So if you just get your horses going to work, they'll be used to it their whole life. And I don't think it hurts them physically or mentally. People are worried about physically. I mean, you can tell when they need a break or how hard to push them. So yeah, you want a good horse, I think you can be consistent with it. And I do 90 days for people just because just in case they're not too consistent with it when it goes home. I think it's still pretty safe. I think they're not going to throw them off. I think they're just going to have a good, solid foundation and continue that. I think 30, 30 is not very much at all. Barely gets them going. Even 60, barely. But if the person's going to be consistent, then yeah, sure. But 90 days, it gets them a really good start. And I'll do more than that on my own personal horse. I mean, once you start riding it, just keep riding it.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. So I don't think I've made the announcement that Vixen is off at training. You all know our friend Summer. She brings us a lot of horses to start at the beginning of the year. And we decided to send Vixen to her. Well, I decided to send Vixen to her and get her started on the barrels. So she's been there for a few weeks now and she's doing good, I think. I don't have any videos of her, but she'll be patterned when she gets back and she'll be the next one that I go on with. I'm super excited about her. I'll have Dibs and her to haul here in the spring, summer time. And then this guy will be next. Sensei. Loki, get out here. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. You stay out here, okay? You stay out here. Okay, so Connor is going to sell his pickup. Henson gave him this pickup for his 15th birthday. And we need to get it sold, so we're going to take some pictures and put it on the market. It's a V10 4x4 Ford pickup.